have to say it. Enough is enough. This year's Chicago Bulls team has officially fallen apart. What is going on, y'all? Faiz Sports Talk back at it with another video talking some NBA. And as you can tell, I am not happy. I'm not happy at all. Not happy one bit, because my team, our team, the Bulls, has been an embarrassment as of late. And folks, I've been very, very patient with this team. Very patient, all right? Because every time I kept seeing them lose to the elite teams, and every time I kept seeing them lose to these contenders, I would say, okay, look, it's fine. It's just a regular season. Let's not panic. But no more. Enough is enough. This team is broken. I mean, this is just pathetic, folks. You lose to the Boston Celtics by 23 points. Every single time, it feels like the Bulls have gone up against an elite team, or even a team with a better record than them, they lose. And they don't just lose, they get blown out. They get the doors blown off them, folks. Let me just read this to you, okay? This is just great. All right, let me just read this to you real quickly here. And this is just a small sample size, okay? The Bulls lost to the Celtics by 23 points. They lost to the Bucks by 21 points. They lost to Miami Heat by 18 points. They lost to the Milwaukee Bucks again by 28 points. They lost to the Phoenix Suns by 27 points. They lost to the Utah Jazz by 15 points. Oh, and if that wasn't enough, not that we're only not getting, not only that I can't even talk. Not only that we're not losing, or we are losing to the damn elite teams and getting the doors blown off of us, but we're also losing to the teams like the Pelicans, like the Knicks, like the Kings. Like, throw those losses in there as well. That is pathetic, folks. Right? It's one thing, okay, to lose. Then it's another thing to lose in the fashion that the Bulls have been losing, which is blowout, which is it's not even competitive. By halftime, the game's over. And then it's another thing to lose to teams that you are better than. So we can't even count on you to beat the teams that are inferior than you. And we certainly cannot count on you to beat any team that is better than you. This team is broken, and I am officially worried, okay? I know you guys might be thinking, Faiz, welcome to the party. You're late, but I'm here. I'm here, and I am panicking, folks. Look, let's just throw it all on the floor right now, okay? Nikola Vucevic is a defensive liability. Zach LaVine is not 100% with his knee, okay? The bench has been god-awful. Billy Donovan isn't as good as we all think. Like, this offense for the Bulls has really just become DeMar DeRozan, ISO one-on-one. If he scores, great. If he doesn't, we probably don't score on that possession. And on defense, we're a turnstile. Anybody can get a free pass to the basket, because once you get past our perimeter defense, which somewhat we have had with Lonzo when he's been out in Caruso, then it's just a freeway to the basket because Vooch ain't stopping nobody. So that's really what it's become. And here's the other thing, all right? I've been harping on the injuries. I get all that, but it's over. That excuse is out the door. Lonzo Ball being out is not the reason this team keeps getting blown out. I promise you, Lonzo Ball is not that good. He's good, but he's not that good where he is literally going to go from, him not being there and you literally can't even be competitive. Lonzo Ball is not an MVP type player. He's not a Joel Embiid, a Nikola Jokic, a Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's not guys like that, okay? So save the Lonzo excuse, because it does not apply here, okay? Yes, he's valuable. He's our starting point guard. But if we can't even keep it competitive without him, I'm sorry, no. He does not have that much impact. So all of those things are true, folks, what I just said about all the problems with this team. And quite frankly, at this point, I'm more surprised when they don't get blown out by elite teams than when they actually keep it competitive. And going into the playoffs, the fact that we even clinched the playoff seed, it feels like I'm not even happy about it, because what's the point? Right? Getting into the playoffs, you're going to go up against an elite team, and this smells like a first-round exit. And let's just be honest about it, people. You guys follow me for a reason, right? Because I don't sugarcoat it, and I don't sugarcoat anything, and I tell you like it is. And here's the thing. If this wasn't the Bulls, if this was another team, right, playing like this, I would be the first person to call them out as overrated and a team that isn't a contender. And I have to be honest about it. That is what the Bulls have been, right? Because if it was a different team, we'd be the first ones to call it out. So let's just call a spade a spade. The Bulls are not a contender, certainly not playing like one. Will that change? Who knows? Maybe by playoff time, some switch flips and all of a sudden they're good again. But there's a team in there that I saw that beat the Jazz early in the season. There's a team in there that used to hold teams, to having a top five, or excuse me, they used to have a top five offense and a top five defense when everybody was healthy. There was a team in there that was able to be competitive and hang with the elite teams, and not only hang with them, but beat them. But right now, that team is nowhere to be found. So to me, I'm worried. I'm panicking. Yes, we made the playoffs, but the prospects of this team doing anything in the playoffs is non-existent with how they've been playing. So just hoping that things turn around, but hope at this point seems to be the only thing I have. And quite frankly, that's just not acceptable. I will leave you guys with this, though. The season we came into did not have expectations to be a title contender. At least I didn't. The fact that we became one, or became a very good team, is credit to, AK and Emmy and this front office being able to put this team together. But as your expectations go up, as your performance goes up, your expectations go up too. And so from what this team has shown us early in the season, we expect more. They're just not giving it to us, and this needs to be resolved. So to me, folks, look, this is a roster issue. This is an offense issue. There's a lot of things here. It's not just one thing, right? If I were to tell you how to fix this team, I'd tell you the offense needs to be more motion than just DeMar ISOs. On defense, I tell you we need more defensive players. We just don't have enough. Our top three players are not good defensively. In Zach, in DeMar, and Vooch. And the fact of the matter is our top three stars are not as good as other teams' top level players, right? We don't have an MVP level player that's been that way for a while, right? DeMar DeRozan's playing like one this year. Yes, I get it. But an Embiid, a Jokic, a Giannis, guys like that. But even still, I held out hope that this team could turn it around, and it does not seem like it's going to happen anytime soon. So I'm hoping, praying somehow the switch flips and they turn around the playoffs, because man, oh man, it has been abysmal to watch as a Bulls fan. But I can't promise you anything, and just disappointment all around. Anyways, let me know what you guys think, man. What's the problem with this Bulls team? Let me know down below. I'm just sick and tired, and I'm sick to my stomach at this point. I can't even stomach watching a Bulls game anymore because it turns into a blowout against elite teams. So I'll leave you guys with that. As always, thanks for watching.